Hello everyone, my name is Marlene Castillo, and today I will be presenting on the organization Big Brothers Big Sisters of Central California here in Fresno. And my topic was school dropout, and Big Brothers Big Sisters is actually an organization that is helping combat school dropouts. So before we get started, I wanted to share a small clip of some students that are a part of Big Brothers Big Sisters.
Brothers Big Sisters. I really love the program, and I used to be so emotional. Like I didn't want to play with no one. I just wanted to be like alone. But then Brenda taught me how to be more like sharing, and and I learned that no matter what somebody tells me, I should never believe it because it's not true. Because it's not true.
Okay, so like I mentioned, Big Brothers Big Sisters is a program here in Fresno. It's a nonprofit organization who's working to build youth potential by partnering them up with mentors, also known as BIGs. Their main goal is actually to help students or youth achieve success in school and helping them avoid risky behaviors such as getting into fights, trying drugs, going out into the streets, and it's helping them improve their self-confidence. Their mission is to provide children that are facing with adversity, it's to provide them with strong, enduring professional one-on-one relationships that can help them better their life forever. So that's why they do partner them up. And currently, Big Brothers Big Sisters serves 4 counties here in the Central Valley, and that's Fresno County, Madera County, Tulare County, and Kings County. Last semester, actually, I was able to meet with Mitzi Moore, which is one of the program managers at Big Brothers Big Sisters. When I was looking for an internship to do, I was able to ask her some questions. So I got a little bit more familiar with this program last semester. So some of the programs that Big Brothers Big Sisters offer are community-based, school-based mentoring, and lunch buddies. And something that I did forget to mention is that the children that they serve are children ages 6 through 18. So the community-based mentoring program is actually members of the community who volunteer to be the big, so they're the mentor, and this is usually more towards youth. So what happens is that those community members that want to become a big is that they go through an interview process, they go through background checks, and in this interview process they're able to ask them a lot of questions. It usually takes about an hour where they're able to interview them, so that way they can find a little that's suited for them. And once they become a big, they go and they hang out with their little about 2 to 4 times a month, and this includes taking a walk in the park, going to the museum, listening to music, and some bigs even get them gifts for like Christmas and stuff. And now the school-based mentoring, that one occurs in a school setting, and usually, well, not usually, for that one, high schoolers are the bigs. High school students are the bigs. They're the ones that are mentoring and helping students build friendships and helping them guide them through school. And after school, they go and sometimes they spend an hour helping them work on homework or just being there for them. And then recently the program Lunch Buddies was added. So this is like it sounds, Lunch Buddies. It's like for an hour, one of the community members, 18 years or older, I forgot to mention that community members have to be 18 years or older. They go and they have lunch with their little. And then here are some pictures that I got from their website. And this is actually community-based, school-based, and Lunch Buddies. So the big and the little right there. So how do children get enrolled in this? Their parents are actually the ones that enroll them. So in the website, it says that it's the parents that know their kids, it's the parents that know what their kids' needs, their strengths. So they're the ones that decide if they want to enroll their child or not. School staff and teachers can make the recommendation, but at the end, it's up to the children. So how is all of this preventing school dropout? Well, in the research that I did, my research paper, I found that a lot of the dropout actually happens because of the lack of role models that students have in their communities. And this is something that Big Brothers Big Sisters is helping work with. So they're providing that role model. They're providing that role model that maybe they don't have in their community. They're helping them be successful in school. And actually, I have some statistics that they put in their website that says that um, children who have a role model are more likely to improve in school because they have better relationship with family and friends. They're also more likely to skip school less and use drugs less. So also evidence shows that being matched with a big brother or a big sister can make a big difference in how a child performs in school and how they feel about school in general. So more statistics, more facts that were found on their website. So for the littles, those that were in the program skipped school less and they felt more competent about doing schoolwork. So I feel like the skipping school less occurs because they have something to look forward to. Maybe if they're in that program-based setting, they have something to look forward after school, so they're not going to skip school. And then alumni that were actually a part of Big Brothers Big Sisters, 77% said that they did better in school because of their big. 65 said that they were able to reach higher education because they had a big. And 52% of them said that it was because of their big, whether it be school-based or community-based. Because of them, it was that they did not drop out of school. So currently, like I mentioned, there's 4 counties, so that equals 1,160 plus kids. And of those, there's a 98% that they graduate from high school. Now, I know with the whole COVID situation, it's kind of tricky because they did used to meet in schools, or community members used to go out to their house and take them out for lunch. So it's kind of trickier, but they are still keeping in touch. They're writing letters, they're doing Zoom calls, they're doing activities through Zoom, and I was able to find this out because they do have a Facebook page and they post about it. Now, one of the limitations that I did find that the program has is that accessibility of resources. So not every child that maybe needs to be in the program or maybe would benefit from a mentor is able to enroll because, like I mentioned, the parents are the ones that enroll them. So if a parent doesn't want to enroll their kid is not going to be in the program. Also, if the parents don't know about the program, if they don't do enough advertising, then they're not going to know about this program and they might be missing out. But I think ultimately the biggest limitation is that the parents enroll them. So as maybe you have a kid that really needs it and that school staff feels like they need it, but if the parent doesn't want to enroll them, the child is not going to be enrolled. And now here are some reviews that you guys can read from both parents and maybe alumni that were found on their Facebook pages. So, and then they're talking about how great the program is. So one mother mentions that it benefited her child because when she was a single mom, she wasn't able to provide them with that one-on-one relationship, and Big Brothers Big Sisters was. So now here's some contact information. Their office is located on North Fresno Street, and this is Mitzi's email address, and she's actually pretty fast to reply. So if you guys have more questions, or maybe you guys want to become a big, you guys want to become big to a little, you guys can go ahead and email her. They also have a Facebook page, which they're very active on, and they're constantly posting during this COVID time how they're keeping in touch. Or they also take interns. So if you guys need an internship, you guys can go ahead and give Mitzi an email and she'll reply to you. So this concludes my presentation. Thank you so much for watching.